So here's a controversial topic. When you're in the batter's box and you're hitting in a live game, does the batter think? Does the batter think while he's taking batting practice? A lot of people in the Neuroscience committee and coaches have an agreement that, the hitter goes into the fight or flight mode. Being a former player myself, I make this contention that while you're at home plate, yes, you are thinking. But the comments most elite hitters tell the audience is that they don't think. So when a player tells you he's not actually thinking at home plate, could there be a possibility that he is thinking, but his state of mind is in a floating state, ready to react? So logically, if your mind is in this floating state and you're ready to react, the brain has to interpret what it's reacting to decipher and sort of push out the unnecessary things that are going to distract your reaction to the event you're inside of. Let me give an example of what I'm talking about. Back in the 1980s, I was a young teenager, and a group of friends took the liking of boxing. Boxing was big in the 1980s. So we would get these big 14, 16 ounce boxing gloves and go in someone's backyard, and we would spar. We would fight each other. Not fight, but we would spar. And I remember being in that backyard, sparring with somebody else, and just having my eyes look at my opponent's face. Wasn't really looking at his face, it was just a resting place for my eyes. My eyes would rest on his face. But my brain was somewhere else. My brain wasn't thinking about his nose, his eyes, his eyebrows, or his chin. My brain was thinking about spots. My brain was thinking about his arms and his hands and where they're going. So it wasn't like I was absent-minded. My brain was thinking. It wasn't mindless. I was thinking specifically about his hands and arms. Here's another example. You're a basketball player and you're dribbling down the court, and you're sort of gazing across the court looking for players to pass the ball to, and suddenly you decide to stop, pull for a jump shot, and shoot. When you were gazing, and right before you took the action to stop, to jump, was your brain not thinking? Were you just mindless? Or in the back of your mind, did you know where that hoop is? Did your mind know how high the hoop was to, control and engage your shot to that particular height? Of course it was. Does a baseball pitcher, a softball pitcher, when you're going through to wind up your delivery, are you mindlessly winding up and just throwing a ball? Or are you thinking about controlling an object to a certain space, making a certain cut with your fingers? Of course you are. You think. You're not mindlessly doing it. If we were walking down the sidewalk together and I told you in 10 seconds there's going to be a car that's going to come off the road and cross our path on the sidewalk, would you not be alert for watching that car and think about where am I going to go next? Yes. So with all that being said, if you're a batter and I told you in 10 seconds there's going to be a ball coming from the pitcher's body towards you at home plate, are you mindlessly just standing there? Of course not. You have to calibrate, control that baseball. You have to react to the ball's speed and space. I'm Dave Kirilloff, languageofhitting.com. Get our training program. Get our 6.0 best hitting drill ever. It's going to change your career.